Following the arrest of a man arrested and accused of stashing illegal guns in a bunker, the Shasta County supervisor is speaking out about his friend. Plus, we have new details on the New Year's Day shooting that took place in Chico. And Chico State students join a nationwide protest against immigration enforcement.
Covering Northern California. You're watching Action News Now. Coverage you can count on.
New tonight, we're getting a first-hand look at the man accused of shooting and killing a person on New Year's Day in downtown Chico. Dante Murphy was arraigned today in Butte County Superior Court, charged with the murder of Sean Ray Allen on Broadway just before 2 a.m. New Year's Day. The charges also include multiple enhancements that could have him facing up to life in prison. District Attorney Mike Ramsey says surveillance video shows Murphy shooting Allen, who is unarmed, several times over the several times over the next 27 days after that shooting. Ramsey says Chico detectives tracked Murphy using cell phone data, showing that he'd traveled from Chico to Oakland, then to Las Vegas, and then back to Oakland, which is where he was arrested. He'll be back in court February 5th. The Butte Interagency Narcotics Task Force, they arrested a man accused of trafficking large amounts of meth in the region, including Butte County. Agents with BINTF say they arrested 55-year-old Umberto Arambula. That was yesterday, after searching a short-term rental on Dale Avenue in Corning. Agents say they seized over 8 pounds of meth, 5 ounces of fentanyl, 7 cell phones, and over $2,000 in cash, also a passport in a different name. Arambula's bail is set at $1.2 million. The Butte County Sheriff's Office has partnered with Butte County Library to help people sign up for the Sheriff's new emergency alert system. Now, we told you last month that the Sheriff's Office switched from the Code Red system to the Butte County Emergency Alert System using Smart 911. Action News Now reporter Bea Barbosa joins us now live from the Oroville branch of the Butte County Library. And Bea, part of the reason for this partnership is to get more people to sign up.
Yes, Alan, it's been about a month since the Sheriff's Office announced this change, and in that time, only about 8,000 people have signed up for this new system. That's not even a quarter of the amount of people who were signed up for the previous system, Code Red. I spoke with Megan McMahon with the Butte County Sheriff's Office about why it's important to sign up and why they think fewer people are signing up for the new system.
Usually there's a big uptick during emergencies where people will go and sign up, but that's too late. We want people to get signed up well ahead of time so they're ready to go and when we need to send those alerts out.
McMahon says that the partnership with the Butte County Library extends to all 6 branches. I came to the Oroville branch and sat down with a librarian to learn more about how people can get help signing up. Once you're on the website, all you have to do is select your preferred language, enter your first and last name, email, create a password and confirm it, enter your phone number and whether it's a mobile or landline, select yes to receiving updates, and agree to the terms of use. After that, you just have to confirm your phone number by entering the code it sends you, and then you're done. The librarian who helped me today says while you can sign up for the alerts once you put that basic information in, you can also go further than that. She tells me she has put in descriptions of all of her pets in case they go missing during an emergency. Reporting live in Oroville, Bea Barbosa, Action News Now.
Now, Bea, to be clear, you don't have to go to the library to sign up. You can just go to the Sheriff's Office website, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Good to know. Thanks, Bea. It's not just the Sheriff's Office using this new system. The Chico, Oroville, Gridley, and Paradise Police Departments are also using it. A Shasta County supervisor is sounding out after an associate and supporter of his was arrested on multiple felony weapons charges. Action News Now reporter Blake Mayfield shows us how Kevin Cry publicly responded to Michael Kempfolt's arrest.
It came to my attention today that a supporter, and I'll even say a friend of mine, was arrested.
After the California Highway Patrol followed up on a tip it received back in December about an illegal marijuana grow at a Dersh Road home in Anderson, officers reportedly got more than they bargained for upon their search. According to the CHP Northern Division, multiple guns and thousands of rounds of ammo were found in 40-year-old Michael J. Kempfolt's underground bunker, along with the suspected illegal weed operation. Shasta County Supervisor Kevin Cry took to social media on January 21st, acknowledging his personal relationship to Cam Folt, who has also publicly supported him in the past.
My heart's truly broken about the situation.
The CHP says the bunker was accessed through a 100-foot-long culvert underground. They said the bunker was equipped with power, a concrete floor with built-in drainage, supplies to grow weed, and guns and ammo.
I would really encourage people not to rush to judgment. Remember, we are innocent until proven guilty.
Despite the multiple felony weapons charges, Cam Folt was released on bail without appearing before a judge first. Cam Folt was held in the Shasta County jail overnight after his arrest on January 20th, but was released the next day after posting a $50,000 bail. The Shasta County DA's office says as of today, they have not yet received the case from the CHP's Northern Division. It remains unclear as to why Cam Folt was allowed to post bail despite the felony charges.
I, like many of you, will be just waiting for information to come out, but just be respectful.
We spoke to Cry this week, but he declined an on-camera interview for this story. Reporting in Reading, I'm Blake Mayfield, Action News Now.
According to Shasta County court records, Cam Folt has no history of prior criminal convictions. New at 6, Anderson police say a major evacuation this afternoon was prompted by a bomb threat. Police say the caller gave a time frame for when it would go off in the parking lot of Walmart. The area was evacuated for safety concerns, and after the given time frame was over, police did a safety sweep. Investigators say there was no sign of a bomb or threat to public, so the area was opened back up. Well, new details now. We now know the name of the driver who's in CHP custody following a crash that killed 4 people on Highway 299 in Trinity County over the weekend. That head-on crash happened Saturday night near Del Loma. The CHP says 40-year-old Jose Jimenez Garcia of Chicago, Illinois, has remained in custody since the crash, receiving medical treatment at the hospital. One other person was seriously injured but survived. Officers say alcohol is a possible factor in the crash, and they're continuing to investigate. Activists across the U.S. joined in a one-day national shutdown today, urging people to protest against immigration and customs enforcement. Chico State students were among them, and Action News Now reporter Emilio Del Carpio joins us now live from campus. Now, Emilio, you were there and spoke with organizers today.
Alan, over 175 people came out in protest today at Chico State for the national shutdown, mainly college students. Event organizers called for people to take off work, to take off school, and to not make any purchases across the entire country. Today's Chico State protest joins hundreds of others happening across the country in Minneapolis, Oakland, New York City, and Atlanta. The protests are meant to put pressure on federal agents following the deadly shootings of Renee Good and Alex Preddy in Minnesota. I spoke with Anika Rodriguez, owner of Downtown Chico Business, on why she decided to participate.
I'm out here just to stand in solidarity. We've gone too far. Yeah, I feel like right now immigration enforcement is an unchecked power. I mean, it's crazy because it wasn't that long ago that I was a registered Republican, and being around different people, I have learned that people have to come first, and I didn't feel the Republican Party put people first.
Chico clothing store was closed the entire day in support of the shutdown. Vang's Plants and Succulents, a nursery in downtown Chico, is also participating by donating part of their total profits the entirety of this coming week to NorCal Resist. The Trump administration has maintained that the federal agents involved in each of the shootings were acting in self-defense. Live in Chico, Emilio Del Carpio, Action News Now.
Thanks, Emilio. And SQE, Students for Equality Education, they are at Chico State, organized the event today. Police arrested a 16-year-old from Oroville in suspected of committing a robbery at a Chico business. They say it happened at the business on Notre Dame Boulevard just before 5 a.m. last Saturday. Now, they say that he asked for merchandise from behind the counter, then demanded money from the register, indicating he had a gun. The CHP and Butte County Sheriff's deputies arrested the teen during a felony stop just outside of Palermo yesterday. He's suspected of robbery and making terrorist threats. New tonight, the Butte County Sheriff's Office arrested a man wanted on an active felony warrant. They say Marcus Toro was wanted for possession of meth and drug paraphernalia, and that they found him inside a car in the area of Shenandoah Lane in Chico. They say due to increased penalties under Prop 36, he's facing a felony charge. Here's a time-lapse look today from the Alert California Flea Mountain camera, looking out over Butte County. And see some snow-capped peaks there in the distance, Howie.
We need more of it, though, Alan. Our snowpacks are down a little bit. Not going to see any snow in the near future. Maybe some rain, but we're definitely seeing some fog overnight and into tomorrow morning with a dense fog advisory. Again, visibility is really deteriorating down about a quarter of a mile or less. You want to drive on the safe and the slow side. We want to have a nice, safe, fun-filled weekend. As we look at our visibilities at the moment, they're very good. So they're really good, other than darkness getting ready to fall in the near over the course of the next hour. But winds again on the calm side. Perfect opportunity for that fog to start to move in overnight. Temperature-wise, in the mid to upper 50s in the valley right now. Mountains already dropping into the 30s in some spots. But we are going to see some warmer weather, Alan, and we're going to talk all about that coming up in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Howie. New at 6. How does extreme heat affect you? The town of Paradise would like to know. Town officials say Paradise is developing an extreme heat and climate resilience plan through a state-funded grant, and they want residents to weigh in. A public survey is now open, giving community members a chance to share ideas and concerns on how Paradise can better prepare for hot summer and long-term climate challenges. You can take the survey by going to actionnewsnow.com and clicking on news links. Some mixed news for California's Snowpack, as state water officials found it below average for the second time this season. They made that announcement at the Phillips Station today along Highway 50. And during their second, as we said, the second survey of the season. January is typically one of the wetter months for California, but the month saw about 3 weeks of dry conditions. Officials say there's still time to boost the snowpack before the peak, April 1st.
Our survey today recorded a snow depth of 23 inches and a snow water content of 8 inches. That represents 46% of average for this date and 33% of the April 1st average at this location. Last year, our February 1 survey resulted in a water content of 8 inches, which is exactly where we're at today. So we were behind last year and we ended up catching up. We still have some months ahead.
The snow survey is important because the Sierra Snowpack functions as another reservoir, essentially. Once all that snow melts, it'll swell the state's rivers and lakes. Still ahead tonight, a local mushroom farmer literally goes the extra mile, or maybe about 45 extra miles, to sell what he produces.